take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. And with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain, but until my moment comes, I'll say I lived. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain, but until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. There was every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. There was every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say I did it all. I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I lived. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, you give it all you have. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say,
somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can't do. Everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know, baby. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Oh, let's go. Some people like to stay out late. Now some folks can't hold out that long, but nobody wants to turn back now. Too much going on. summer long. Sometime before the sun comes up, the radio is gonna play that song. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know, yeah. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know, oh yeah. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, the moon shining bright, so turn out the light, and we'll get it right. There'll be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Somebody's gonna hurt somebody before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. But everybody wants to touch somebody. It takes all night. And everybody wants to take a chance. They can come out right. Right now, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Oh, let's go. Well, we can beat around the bushes, we can get down to the bone, we can leave it in the parking lot, but either way, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know, yeah. What did you think I would do at this moment when you're standing before me with tears in your eyes, trying to tell me that you have found you another and you just don't love me no more, no more. And what did you think?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the commencement ceremony of Coronado High School and the graduating class of 2018. The members of the class of 2018 respectfully request that parents, family members, and other guests refrain from any unnecessary noise or disruptions during the graduation ceremony. It is the desire of the class that all graduates be honored and that all families and friends have the opportunity to hear their students be recognized. With this goal in mind, we ask your cooperation in maintaining order during the ceremony, especially during the presentation of the diplomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Coronado High School graduating class of 2018.
and welcome to the Coronado High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. My name is Josh Sullivan, and I am the senior class treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the national anthem sung by the Coronado High School Madrigals under the direction of Mr. Eric Fleischer. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glares flashing in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Bailey Godo.
Thank you. I am Bailey Godo, the Student Body Vice President. Welcome, honored guests, parents, families, friends, and fellow graduates to the Coronado High School Class of 2018 Commencement Ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce the Clark County School District dignitaries, distinguished guests, and Coronado High School faculty that are with us today. Please hold your applause until all names are read. Dignitaries, please stand as your name is called. Trustee Deanna Wright, Mr. Robert Mars, Mr. Mike Piccinini, Ms. Ellen Noto, Mr. Matthew Johnson, Mrs. Crescent Swenson, Mrs. Teresa Holyoke. Please join us in welcoming our dignitaries and guests with your applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce Amber Montalbano.
It is my pleasure to introduce you to our foreign exchange student, Vera Galhardo Samos from Lisbon, Portugal. Vera has been in the foreign exchange program for the last year and says what she loved most was the opportunity to be involved in so many activities, clubs, and sports Coronado High School has to offer. On behalf of Coronado High School, I would like to present Vera with this certificate of participation. Now, I introduce to you Nolan Fawn.
Thank you. I'm Nolan Fawn, Student Body Treasurer. And it is now my pleasure to introduce the Coronado High School Madrigals and the senior choir students under the direction of Mr. Eric Fleischer, along with the Coronado High School Band under the direction of Mr. Jarek McCracken, who will perform our senior song, This Is Me, arranged by Mac Duff.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, they only love you flood gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets is my skin. Fire away, let's stay. Don't let the ship spin. We are busting through the reaching for the sun. We are warriors, and that's what we realize. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are warriors. The sharpest words wanna cut me down. Gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. The sharpest words wanna cut me down. Gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I make no apologies. This is me. This is me.
Good afternoon. My name is Savannah Winterton, and I am this year's Student Body Secretary. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Coronado's Class of 2018 Valedictorians and Salutatorian. Please stand when I call your name. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. This year's Salutatorian is Nolan Fawn. This year's Valedictorians are Lauren Aquino, Simon Blackhurst, Grace Burks, Dominic Cartagena, Alexander Cutler, Jack Damiani, Courtney DeBry, Nabi Ghani, Bailey Godo, Timothy Gutterman, Timothy Kelleher, Olivia Levine, Sean Marks, Caitlin Moxley, Ryan O'Connor, Riley Reed, Ryan Serrano, Hannah Sterling, Bonnie Stewart, Joseph Tran, Vanessa Vitas, Samuel Wang, William Wong, Tristan Jurgensen, Angus Young, and Alexandria Ewan. Good job, guys. And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you our fellow graduate and valedictorian, Caitlin Moxley.
Lady Gaga, one of the most unique artists of the present day, differentiates herself from other artists by wearing dresses made of meat, performing extravagant stunts, and disguising herself with avant-garde makeup, hairstyles, and accessories. In an interview with Oprah, she explains that her creativity is held metaphorically in dozens of keys on a round bedazzled key ring. She says, creativity is like a hallway with an endless amount of doors. Doors that lead to new ideas, people, and places. Behind each door is a new opportunity. Your imagination is the key that will open each door. Over the last 4 years of our high school career, we have all used our own creativity in some way to open various doors. One door led to a unique ceramics project, one to the lyrics for your next SoundCloud rap, and that one to an idea for a creative promposal. One was covered in Hawaiian print. It was for the best Spirit Day costume. The metal door with all the nuts and bolts, this one led to an amazing robotics team. A door collage with smiles galore. This one led to the yearbook and how to #GrowUpCoronado. The one covered in every senior's name written on a paper potato, this one led to the yearbook and every person involved in an amazing Spirit Weekend assembly. There's a door plastered with coins for charities like Pennies for Patients, the blood drive, and donations for Hurricane Harvey victims. Behind a mysterious door, a Channel 6 News investigator wore a disguise to solve the mystery of who really is Cisco the Cougar. The hallway of opportunity is never ending. Lady Gaga says, "One thing I do to nurture my creativity is to tune everything out, turn down the volume on the noise of everyday life so I can better receive inspirations." Sometimes it's easy to get stuck, to be content with the familiar doors, the ones that lead to places that you already know. But it's essential, imperative, vital even, that we take time to explore, to be inspired, to use our creativity in new experiences. Coronado, as we close this high school door, we must continue exploring, tuning out the noise of the world around us, and focusing on growing our experiences, using creativity as a guide to open doors that lead to an infinite realm of opportunities. Let's go open every door possible, add to our keychains, and explore. Thank you. And now, please welcome my fellow valedictorian, Lauren Aquino.
The world is changing. It is changing for each of us on a personal level as we come face to face with the future we've dreamed up for ourselves. For so long, our aspirations and our goals were distant landmarks, but as we rapidly approach them, it is tempting to dwell on what has passed. It is changing as we discover new facets of who we are and how we as unique beings belong in a world of infinite possibilities. It is changing as we make decisions that will set us on divergent paths, leading us to unexpected places and showing us novel ideas. But as we search for our identities and discover the shapes of our souls, the world we live in is not waiting up. All around us there is growth, evolution. The only consistency is progression itself, and our generation has a propensity to embrace this change. In many cases, we are the ones causing it. There are setbacks and hindrances, but for every inch we are forced back, we take a mile. I ask you not to fear these transitions, for the unknown is only a dark place until you shine some light upon it. Think independently, ask the tough questions. Do not be afraid to recognize something in the world that could be better, and do not underestimate your ability to begin the process that will do just that. Part of this, too, is the courage to follow. This year, I have learned that while being a leader is difficult, it is even tougher to be the first follower of a new idea. If someone or something strikes a chord within you, if it moves you to tears or ignites your passion, follow it. Pursue the road less taken, or the road most taken, or the road never taken at all, if that is where you are drawn. Give yourself enough space to explore unconventional ideas. In high school, it is our greatest tragedy that we keep some parts of ourselves secret. I know I did. I hid the pieces of me that were different. I stifled the unpopular opinions for the sake of conformity. But the time has come for us to accept ourselves so that we can instead focus on the world around us. Step into the shoes of who you know you are so that you can face life with fortitude and optimism. Mistakes are inevitable, but so are successes. Follow the voice in your head and the longing in your heart wherever it takes you. And if you don't like what you see, change it. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite Haley Tyrell to the podium.
Good afternoon. I am Haley Tyrell, Student Body Historian. It is my honor to introduce Student Body President Tyler Senemy.
Good afternoon, family, friends, dignitaries, and the incredible class of 2018. I am humbled by the opportunity to be here on stage and share some thoughts with you. It was almost 15 months ago that I was elected Student Body President. I admit that I came into the position with a mental list of things I hoped to change and problems I thought need to be addressed. I found myself often asking my peers what they thought needs to be done in order to make Coronado a better place. I got very fixated in this way of thinking for quite a long time. While this question is certainly an important one to ask, I had an experience a few months ago that I thought I would share with you. I asked that same question to a close friend of mine and got a response I was not expecting. She said to me, "It is great you want to improve the school and all, but why have you never asked people what they love about Coronado rather than what they don't?" This question that the girl asked me has been a cornerstone of my final few months of high school. I've asked so many people around campus, whether it is a student, teacher, staff member, or administrator, what they love about Coronado. Some say it is the teachers that care about them. Many say it is cheering in the student section at football games or assemblies. Others will say it is the people that they have the opportunity to meet and forge friendships with. My favorite response so far is definitely the girl who told me her favorite thing at Coronado is the teachers who do not rat her out to the dean's office when she's not in dress code. In all seriousness, we've all loved something about our high school experience, whether it's been big or small. Throughout this journey, I have come to realize that we love the things we love because somebody has sacrificed something for us, oftentimes when we do not even know it. Maybe it was a young teacher who stayed after school so you can make up your test when she could have instead been at home with her newborn baby. Maybe it was the custodians who, if you didn't know, spend on average 1 hour every day cleaning up the mess we make at lunch. Maybe it is your parents who work long hours so you can go to school with nice clothes on your back. No matter who it was, I promise you that we are all graduating today because somebody in the Coronado family made a sacrifice for you. It is my challenge for you that today, tomorrow, and the rest of our lives, we work anxiously to make those that gave so much to us proud. From this day moving forward, we are on our own paths, making our own decisions, and shaping our own destiny. No matter what you decide to do with your life, I ask that you remember that the most important thing you will ever do is care for those around you. It has been the honor of my life to be able to serve you this year. High school has been everything that I've wanted it to be because I've spent it alongside people like you. I wish you all the very best, and may God bless you in your future endeavors. Thank you very much. It is now my pleasure to invite Taylor Bourne to the podium.
Hello, I am Taylor Bourne, Senior Class Historian, and it is now my privilege to introduce to you Coronado High School's Wind Symphony under the direction of Mr. Jeff McCracken, which will perform folk dances by Dmitry Shostakovich.
Good afternoon. My name is Bianca Vayers, and I'm the Senior Class Secretary. Please welcome this year's Senior Poem winner, Sophie Zimmer, to the podium to present her poem, Take a Moment. Stop. Close your eyes. Take a moment. Take it all in. The sounds, the smells, the feeling. This is it. Think about the past 4 years. Take a moment to remember the football games, the homecoming dances, the laughs, the unbreakable bonds you've made. Take a moment to remember the losses, the heartbreak, the tears, the late nights you stayed up all hours studying because you decided not to start until after 9 o'clock. Take a moment to remember the overwhelming amount of coffee you consumed over the years to get through finals and AP exams. Take a moment to remember that exact feeling you had the first day you walked into Coronado High School. Were you scared? Excited? Take a moment to remember the one class that you hated with a passion. Take a moment to remember the one class that you loved with your whole heart and soul, whether it was the teacher, the subject, the classmates, or all of the above. Take a moment to think about where you are headed next, whether it's to another state or down the road. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment where you will take your final steps as a high school student and leap into the future as an adult. As you walk across the stage and plunge into the depths of adulthood, remember those moments. If you can get through high school, you can get through anything. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Your time is now. Take a moment and realize you did it. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce to you our Senior Class Vice President, Darlene Magana.
Good afternoon. As I'm looking around in this arena, I notice many diverse families, friends, and educators. They have all played a significant role within our education and allowing us to be here in this moment, graduating high school. Thank you for your countless advice, support, and unconditional love. All the sacrifices that we as students had to make to improve ourselves and to continue our education each year was all worth it because of you. Reflecting on our 4 years in high school, we can all say it was quite a journey, filled with so many memories, and most importantly, glow-ups. The class of 2018 raised the standards of school spirit for the future students at Coronado High School. We redefined what Cougar Nation means and left our legacy of service and pride within our student body. However, all great things must come to an end for a new beginning to occur. So enter this new chapter of your life with passion, motivation, and most importantly, patience. Never stop trying to reach your fullest potential because we will all become the future leaders of our generation. Now is the time to share our new goals with others, create tasks to accomplish them, and to celebrate with those who are guiding us along the way. We all knew graduation was going to occur, but being only moments away from walking across this stage to receive our diplomas, it's hitting us that life moves extremely fast, and our childhood is slowly becoming just a memory. It was a humbling experience receiving the opportunity to represent and serve the class of 2018 along with countless other passionate and hardworking leaders in this room. At this moment, it's time to become the people that we work towards being, because this is our world, we matter, so go out there and create history. Thank you. Now it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you the principal of Coronado High School, Mr. Mike Piccinini.
I want to begin by welcoming parents, friends, and loved ones, faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, graduates here at the Thomas & Mack Center to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of the graduating class of 2018. To summarize this event in words will not meet the actual significance of the occasion, but I'll do my best to give today's ceremony its due justice. Graduation as a ceremony represents the culmination of years of commitment, hard work, and shared effort. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask the graduating class of 2018 to stand and be recognized. Cougars, you make us all so proud and remind us that our future is bright. And students, before you sit, I'd ask you to turn to look at the crowd. Look around and see our very proud Cougar Nation. The level of support and commitment and love standing around us is overwhelming. Students, please take a moment to find the people in the crowd that are here to support you. Your parents and friends and family and coaches, and wave and smile. Class, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. Today's address is intended to be reflective, so if I may, let's all take a look back. The graduates of the class of 2018 began their academic career as kindergartners in the fall of 2005. At the time, the city of New Orleans and the southern Gulf states were devastated by Hurricane Katrina, the most expensive natural disaster in history and largest loss of life since the events of September 11th. Our beloved Disneyland was celebrating its 50th anniversary, while Lance Armstrong was busy cheating at his record 7th Tour de France. Microsoft had just recently released the Xbox 360, paving the way for Fortnite fans of today. And for all of you Michael Jackson fans in the house, the King of Pop was found innocent on a variety of charges tied to some perhaps bad decision-making, which will forever remain the subject of popular debate. We lived in a world without iPhones, without Twitter. Martha Stewart had recently been released from jail and was baking cupcakes on probation. And the Wynn Hotel opened under a namesake ownership which at the time seemed less complicated than today. As the world moved forward, our graduates progressed through grade school, and the world and national economy was sadly challenged at historic levels. America was engaged in multiple global conflicts, the expansion of the war on terror, and disproportionality of wealth in our nation grew to establish the largest gaps between the rich and the poor since the Great Depression. Indeed, the times were difficult. However, mankind's innovation and potential has never been greater. Our world thrives on a continuous apex of creativity and influence, constantly planning for opportunity and prosperity for the next generation. This year's current kindergartners, the graduating class of 2031, live in a world where man-made technology explores the corners of our galaxy, where human organs can be built in medical laboratories using stem cell technology, and we take for granted the ability to communicate instantly with any other point in the world using a device that the average person has in their pocket. The class of 2031 will live in a world that cars drive themselves and usually don't crash. They will ask Alexa to make them sandwiches, and drones will deliver packages. These are indeed amazing times. In finding a path through these events, and often to give guidance and perspective about the world around them, the young have always looked towards philosophers and poets and writers for guidance and direction, hoping to find inspiration. Throughout history, and certainly in our time, some of the most influential poets express their art and communicate their message as musicians. In some way, every generation can relate to this. Music has a unique ability to transport us to a time and place. In 1964, Bob Dylan wrote, "Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and daughters are beyond your command. Your road is rapidly aging." I can only imagine how these words inspired the graduates of 1964 while making their parents cringe and scrunch their noses. The thought that Bob Dylan would later win a Nobel Prize for Literature could not possibly be entertained. He was a troublemaker. Often the words that inspire change and lead to discomfort in the status quo make the previous generation uneasy. Misunderstanding is labeled as offensive and quickly dismissed rather than listened to. Words such as, "and even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet," are not always heard because Dr. Dre, not Andre Young, wrote them. Even after selling his headphone company Beats for billions of dollars and being hired as a top-tier Apple executive, Andre Young is still viewed as controversial both as a musician and writer. I wonder how he will be viewed 5 decades from now. There is no question the current challenges, both locally and nationally, command our youth to lead us, and more importantly, to lead change through their actions. By no means is this to suggest that times are not good. It's to draw attention to the idea that it takes courage and leadership to make good times even better. When I watch the news and see the stories that make our hearts ache, I always try to remember the determination and courage of these kids, these students right here. They give us faith that will lead us to change. I have seen it in their action, their performance, and their motivations. Coronado students are at their best when the stakes are highest. They thrive when pressure is high and succeed when it matters most. It's a trademark of our school. There is no doubt that the social and political issues facing us all in this generation calls for the bravest, the most capable, and courageous leaders to take action. You need to look no further than the young men and women before you today. As their principal, I couldn't be any prouder of what they are as women and men, and moreover, what they are capable of. They are inspired to lead us, even if at times are misunderstood. I'll close my remarks with 2 thoughts. First, I would remind us all to be kind. I would remind you not to misunderstand the difference between kindness and weakness. Following the Boston Marathon bombings, Patton Oswalt wrote the following in response: "When you spot violence or bigotry or intolerance or fear or garden variety misogyny, hatred, or ignorance, look it in the eye and think, we, the good, outnumber the evil, and we always will. Be part of the good and the courageous and the undeterred. Let your instincts guide you, and your moral compass will steer your path. Secondly, in your adventures, I will not wish you luck. Please don't misunderstand. Luck is for those waiting around, not for the driven. Luck is for the people hoping to come to them, not those who go out and take it on with tenacity. In short, if luck favors the prepared, I wish you diligence in preparation. So rather than wish you luck, I'll wish you determination. I will wish you the courage to be unafraid when times are hard. I will wish you empathy to help others, and most importantly, I will wish you success and the desire to move through the world demonstrating humility and finding happiness as you reach and achieve your goals. Be relentless in your pursuits, and remember what Neil Gaiman said: fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they remind us that dragons can be beaten. For nearly 10 years, the final words of my graduation address were written by Benjamin Franklin. They said, "Well done is always better than well said." This year, and in the spirit of the times, I would like to close with words written by Marshall Mathers. These shoulders hold up so much. They won't budge. We never fall or fold up. Even if my collarbones crush or crumble, we will never slip or stumble. Your shoulders hold up so much. You won't budge. You never fall or fold up. Even if your collarbones crush or crumble, Cougars never stumble. And now, as the duly appointed principal of Coronado High School, it is my honor and privilege to present the graduating class of 2018. And I hereby certify that the group of young men and women seated here today have completed the course of study and credit requirements prescribed by the Clark County School Board of Trustees and the Nevada State Department of Education, and are qualified to receive the appropriate diploma according to each or her individual achievements. I would now like to ask our school board president, Ms. Deanna Wright, to come forward and receive Coronado's graduating class of 2018 and share a few words with us. Trustee Wright.
Congratulations, class of 2018. I'm Deanna Wright, president of the Clark County School Board and your trustee. As I was deciding what I wanted to share with you today, I looked back on this last year, your senior year, the class of 2018, and one thing kept popping into my mind: community pride. The dictionary defines it as a willingness and desire to participate in activities that promote a community. There have been many local examples of that spirit this past year. I was immensely proud of our community as we came together after the 1 October tragedy. Many of our CCSD school employees, like school counselors, school nurses, school police officers, and many others, were involved in the days immediately following the tragedy, helping the wounded, counsel those affected, and to help our city start to heal. Then, on a much more positive note, we found out that we will soon have the opportunity to cheer for the Las Vegas Raiders. On our new local WNBA team, the Las Vegas Aces, the Las Vegas Light soccer team, and they've just all started their first season this year. And how about those Las Vegas Golden Knights? The joy we've shared in coming together in support of a home team, especially one that has gone so far their first year, has been a turning point for Las Vegas. And now we have you, the class of 2018, for which we are immensely proud. 12 years of hard work and commitment have led you to this celebration of achievement today. Your families are proud of you. I am proud of you. CCSD is proud of you. So when you think of the class of 2018, I hope one of your takeaways from your time in CCSD is community pride. Be proud to be a part of the Clark County School District. Your school, Coronado, your city, most of us Henderson, Clark County, the state of Nevada, and this great country. Now, as you go to explore the world, better yourselves, begin to define the adults that you will be, please know this. This community will always be behind you, to support you when you need it, to cheer you on, and to celebrate your victories. So in closing, I have one last thing to share. Go Cougars, class of 2018. On behalf of the state of Nevada, Superintendent Skorkowski, and the Clark County School Board of Trustees, I proudly accept the Coronado High School class of 2018.
At this time, dignitaries, faculty members, and students on stage, please take your positions for graduation. As they are moving to their places to prepare to read the names of our graduates, I just ask to remind everyone that Coronado has a reputation of having very possibly the finest graduation here in the Valley year after year. I'm sure this year will be no different. Our common goal today is to provide each of the young men and women receiving a diploma the respect, recognition, and honor they deserve, which is simply not possible without the cooperation of all of those in attendance. Thank you so much.
They'll come up. She'll tell them when to come. Can we start? Okay. Samuel Jefferson Wang.
Olivia Joan Lassick Levine.
William Wong.
Sean Strout Marks.
Tristan Marie Jurgensen.
Brian Andrew O'Connor.
Angus McLeod Young.
Riley O'Coyle Reed.
Alexandria Ewan.
Ryan Nicholas Celis Serrano.
Vanessa Vitas.
Hannah Jordan Sterling.
Grace Alexandra Burks.
Bonnie Stewart.
Dominic Jersey Cartagena. Sorry.
Joseph Tran.
Alexander Martin Cutler.
Tyler Senemi.
Jack Satimio Damiani.
Bailey Kent Goto.
Courtney Ann DeBry.
Savannah Lee Winterton.
Nubi Muhammad Ghani.
Nolan C. Pham.
Timothy Gutterman.
Haley Alele Tyrell.
Timothy John Kelleher.
Amber Montalbano.
Darlin Magana.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Bianca Catherine Vayers.
Brandon Garcia.
Joshua Mark Sullivan.
Jake Espinoza.
Taylor Michelle Boren.
Lexi Engdahl.
Sophia Elizabeth Zimmer.
Catherine Downs.
Lauren Taylor Aquino.
Pavel Delev.
Caitlin Nicole Moxley.
McKenna Kukuru.
Simon Crosby Blackhurst.
Ashley Christensen.
Sophia Garitano.
Denise Cabanlong.
Marco Feliciano.
Samuel Broth.
Marion Espina.
Lucia Bevilacqua.
Marcus Rupert Duhania.
Anna Banks.
Paula Dispa Hernandez.
Aram Agajanian.
Austin Sizik.
Sai Adachi.
Kayla Chura.
Arunama Chakraborty.
Taylor Carroll.
Kaylee Nelson.
Haley Brower.
Shay Morton.
Bradley Bolduc.
Dylan Muhammad.
Timothy Berriger.
Danica Mertel.
Alessandra Marie Baldano.
Mason Maviglia.
Kelsey Antolik.
Chance Masters.
Maxwell Obe.
Nicholas LeBombard.
Karen Pigueros.
Patrick Komanowski.
Brandon Nellis.
Iman Kawaja.
Kavya Mohan.
Madison Karsich.
Sebastian Meza.
Spencer Kalkman.
Mina McCormick.
Jordan Johnson.
Jace Matheson McNaught.
Colin Jablonski.
Samantha Levine.
Valerie Hanlos.
Kelsey LeBombard.
Hannah Grossman.
Haley Knowles.
Anya Wong.
Sarah Kazimani.
Jessica Warning.
Molly Kalsman.
Ava Trumpeter.
Nathan Johnson.
Samantha Thomas.
Grace Johnson.
Lazaro Sotolongo.
Megan Hodap.
Samuel Scow.
Gabriella Guanci.
Rylan Rumor.
Emma Graff.
Carissa Renteria.
Brandon Joseph Alvarez.
Isabella Real.
Julia Lauren Allen.
John Russell Raffanon.
Yasmin Yusuf.
Samantha Portugee.
Clara Elise Watson.
Ethan Pachkowski.
Samuel Truman.
Cole Nyson.
Caitlin Tramont.
Regina Despa Hernandez.
Faith Teagarden.
Fatima Diallo.
Kennedy Sparling.
Perry Malone Desjardins.
Chloe Cinco.
Giovanna Gonçalves Coelho.
Sierra Sawyer.
Alexa Alani Butters.
Justin Richardson.
Bridget Soraya Brown.
Saeed Nishi Rahman.
Kyle Todd Bowman.
Alyssa Quigley.
Lisa Amy Blair.
Dakota Phillips.
Sierra Ann Berquist.
Karina Wynn.
Danielle Susanna Belen.
Sydney Caroline Edwards.
Mark David Beard.
James Andrew Dubeck.
Kaylee James Barnwell.
Svetlin Apostolov Dmitriev.
Tace Terrence Anderson.
Amando Diallo.
Alexis Brianne Almedo.
Matthew Joseph Castellano.
Jordan Sienna Abram.
Nathan Riley Collins.
Cassandra Nicole Laurent.
Amy Elizabeth Klaus.
Caitlin Marie Lancaster.
Whitney Lynn Bryan.
Faith Sayuri Kennedy.
Lucas Eugene Brandeis.
Caitlin Annalisa Kaczynski.
Jensen Michelle Bowman.
Veronica Carolyn Jarko.
Andrew Joseph Burdo.
Nathaniel Stephen Hawks.
Haley Ben Moshe.
Owen Thomas Hallett.
Grant Avery Becker.
Ashley Hoffman.
Bettina Angela Eustachio Bautista.
Austin Everett Graves.
Justice Seven Baker Ramirez.
Connor James Good.
Celeste Nicole Lang.
Elijah Justine Garcia.
Benjamin Vincent Letterman.
Michael Andre Feliciano.
Rogine June Casto.
Brandon Dylan Fairfoot.
Cambry Ireland Canala.
McKenna Nicole Elton.
Tyler Lewis Jarley.
Anna Marie Duffy.
Sydney Adair Jagger.
John Cosmo Mullins.
Hayden Sutherland Hennis.
Jared Ryan Moon.
Sung Yun Han.
Tegan Rianne Milstead.
Emma Soren Haley.
Harrison Conrad Marola.
Skylar Ann Grebner.
Karina Elizabeth Miller.
Jack Elliott Grant.
Valentina Nicholas Menchukov.
Jacob Goldstein.
Jordan Grace McCart.
Joseph Andrew Fiala.
Caitlin Charlotte Matanani.
Olivia Andrea Fasano.
Mackenzie Joe Marshall.
Zoe Dean Iman.
Nicholas James Mernberga.
Kevin Kong Win.
Garrett Darren Loveland.
Kudrant Nanar.
Ivy Liu.
Taylor Miori Nagai.
Juliana Marie Licorinu.
Angelica Julian Morris.
Justin Robert Lewandowski.
Devin Matthew Ninkovage.
Patrick Jeffrey Sims.
Caitlin Nicole Miller.
Marco Ethan Salinas.
Christina Marie Metzner.
Hadriel Josh M. Saldua.
Sydney Bay McDermott.
James Gregory Ryan.
Taylor Nicole Materna.
Priscilla Nicole Ribaudo.
Nicole Christine Martinez Bergman.
Marita Valdez Reyes.
Hagime Alexander Marker. Sorry.
Janelle Lopez Rafanan.
Mitchell Austin Maddox.
Ashley Nicole Premack.
Blakely Lowry.
Natasha L. Parks.
Junghyuk Lim.
Pierce Jordan Aguas Paragas.
Mary Ina Trabado Librando.
Christopher James O'Dowd.
Jessica Lynn Sunvik.
Thomas Wynn.
Brandon Jacob Stewart.
Irina Nejer Bida.
Eric Edgar Sorensen.
Cole Addison White.
Grant Robert Smith.
Matthew Tyler Weischer.
Destiny Jade Simpson.
Brandon Matthew Ward.
Sarah Kim Seibel.
Haley Marie Twells.
Tiari Julia Solis.
Callie Madison Tofty.
Madison Alana Rolls.
Ian Michael Thomas.
Sabrina Grace Reyes.
Jessica Nicole Sweat.
Taylor Ann Ryesh.
Drew Ryan Stewart.
So Hayel Qureshi.
Tatum Love Spangler.
Drew Samuel Pippin.
Evan Thomas Sommer.
Bryce Matthew Wino Parlaro.
Kylie Marie Smith.
Ashna Parikh.
Jenna Lee Sauer.
Mayu Nishiyama.
Ryan Charles Sinicki.
Amanda Noel Taby.
Edwin Ross Hanna.
Ashley Taylor Toe.
John Joseph Doherty.
Brandon Wessam Tamina.
RJ Cowie DeCastro.
Yeah, what's your last name? Westwood? Kylie Westwood.
Michael Andrew Costanza.
Madison Taylor Williams.
Kaylin Campbell Clark.
Jacob William Zerblis.
Samuel Francisco Carrillo.
Mason Michael Ard.
Royce Maverick Danielson.
Ritvik Arun.
Emma Bella.
Justin Tyler Berry.
Nadia Elizabeth Boeck.
Nicole Ann Benegas.
Evan Tanner Barrett.
Benjamin George Bloss.
Allison Nicole Bellin.
Madison DeMille Bollinger.
Christopher Tucker Atterbury.
Nicole Michelle Branilovich.
Onassis Arashavala.
Lauren Rose Castaldo.
Jonah Cupono Abordo.
Sarah Beverly Clements.
Kiana Kyoko Wooldridge.
Allison Nicole Crouch.
Jesse Albert Morales.
Giamar Sunny David.
Catherine Grace Marchese.
Maggie Marie Devlin.
Zhang Jian Lee.
Emily Michelle Dute.
Elena Carrington Leith.
Jeffrey Braden Ewing.
Haley Avalos Wan.
Joseph Christopher Fiumara.
Taylor Einholt.
Bailey Reese Gatska.
Dallas Joe Humphreys.
Nathan Matthew Hall.
Jenna Ann Howard.
Easton Brian Harold.
Christian Blas Molto Herrera.
Calvin Demetrius Hernandez.
Alora Amelia Avera.
Amalia Anna Hislop.
Kaeo Jack Lanakila Okalani Hennessy.
Caitlin Rose Huddleston.
Brian Hunter Gong.
Tiffany Grace Ignacio.
William Henry Froman.
Nicholas Stone Jepson.
Brianna Marie Ferguson.
Alexia Lane.
Alexis Danielle Edmonds.
Jason Patrick Lewandowski.
Kayla C. So.
Justin Dragon Lynn.
Lexi Michelle Thompson.
Jake Michael McLean.
Catherine Payne Stasiak.
Maya Marie Mitchell.
Travis Weston Smith.
Bailey Jeanette Nagy.
Angelica Shanuda.
Jordan Elizabeth Northcott.
Nicole Lorianne Scott.
Jensen Michael Oropeza.
Taylor Renee Roylance.
Carlos Maximino Perez.
Marcela Sanchez Salas.
Ilya Pivavaruk.
Riley Matthew Rickard.
Christopher Stephen Prinster.
Cade Morrison Printy.
Kathy Lee Ramin.
Sophia Marie Price.
Samuel Marshall Ricard.
Mason R. Pfeiffer.
Emma K. Schmidt.
Ariana Isis Perez.
Benjamin Roldan Sierra.
Emmy Ray Oki.
Claire Elise Springle.
Timothy Lee Newton.
Robbery Andrea Tan.
Gabriella Elaine Benedict.
Cassidy Amber Tingy.
Kaylee Elizabeth Ann Barth.
Matthew Luis Tokos.
Bryce Jordan Bard.
Kyle Casaquin Vasquez.
Megan Dustin Balmer.
Edgardo Fidel Villalba Gomez. Villalba.
Kirk Stephen Cathedral Balasotti.
Brennan Anthony White.
Alexis Marie Balki.
Nathan Kyle Abuan.
Baruch Harach Aritinian.
Noor Abul Huda.
Virginia Amador.
Lavan Leo Ajonyan.
Lauren Taylor Allison.
Ileana Allen.
Nia Ayala Agnes.
Jade Angelina Allred.
Adrian Philip Dizon Adeva.
Edward Ferris Andrews.
Norris Abuhomdi.
Adam Arnold.
Zacharias Daniel Zamora.
Terry Judy Auma.
Kira Aline Volkanin.
Kiana Aljusejas.
Alexa Vasilin Vaslishin.
Marissa Julian Bayless.
Sela Jarrett Clarity.
Christopher Hunter Ballard.
Matthew Patrick Cheney.
Kyle Slade Barbarita.
Diego Cervantes.
Jordan William Barker.
Jordan Marie Senemi.
Victor Antonio Bellin.
Austin Michael Cassell.
Jacob Anthony Bizat.
Arabella Sophia Carter.
Sophia Lucille Bratoli.
Evan Jose Breton.
Sean Breville.
Cannon G. Campbell.
Jared Robert Brianas.
Kalia Janelle Calarina.
Hayden Larson Brown.
Mason Selby Cable.
Destiny Marie Bryant.
Abigail Cecilia Buckley.
Heidi Cemento Caballero.
Leticia Marie Bruno.
Julian Paul Calabrese.
Alex Mason Brimall.
Catherine Renee Camerlingo.
Natalie Sarah Brewer.
Joseph Marian Pardo Cubias.
Benjamin Tanner Boyle.
Cameron Jamie Cruz.
Andrew J. Didier.
Colton Maxwell Coughlin.
Madison Grace DePiano.
Jacob Edward Castallo.
Rebecca Arlene Denny.
Dylan George Coro.
Madeline Davidson.
Timothy Charles Conaway.
Taylor Ryan Darden.
Taj Pierre Como.
Emily Lee Daguman.
Noah Christopher Colburn.
Sebastian Cuevas.
Amelia Suzanne Claypool.
Armani Zismas.
Norberto Miguel Cisneros.
Haley Jessica Crow.
George Liam Christensen.
Taim Edward Como.
Maya Isabel Chavez.
Ariana Francis Cottom.
Brianna Cervantes.
Angela Cortez.
Matthew Allen Richard Castle.
Caleb Michael Cook.
Nathan Diaz Carlos.
James Collier.
Zarin Dwight Ernest.
Tucker Allen Chavez Clement.
Alessandro Paolo Elena.
Alexander James Grant.
Trevor Anthony Disty.
Kylie Marie Goforth.
Casey Ann Dressler.
Monty James George.
McKenna Okalani Dew.
Thomas Roger Frelly.
Taven McKay Donaldson.
Brittany Elizabeth Foster.
Elizabeth Pearl Doctors.
Jacob Alexander Ford.
Sophia Ray DeChristopher.
Andrew Wayne Ficklin.
Anthony James Denty.
William Caldwell Fora.
Justin Michael DeMarigny.
Nicholas Miguel Farinas.
Antonia Fiona Elizabeth DeFazio.
Jared Mark Etheridge.
Bobby Ray Dawson.
Sheldon David Enns.
Nicholas Descalos.
Ethan Wesley Eldridge.
Risto River Francis Irvin Dolke.
Justin Michael Dugan.
Tyler Michael Zach.
Dylan James Douglas.
Hisham Amin Hamu.
Larry K. Donovan.
Kyle Hunter Hall.
Sophia Creed Jacobs.
Jade Daniel Gutierrez.
Justin Daniel Erungere.
Bryn Michaela Gallant.
Devin Lori Howard.
Madeline Lee Griffin.
William Walker Holmes.
Carolyn Lee Granger.
Nicholas Dwayne Hogue.
Michaela Amethyst Gill.
Jade Ann Hoyer.
Thomas Justin Galbraith.
Emmanuel Anthony Herber.
Lauren Frainer.
Camille Kai Henley.
Haley Noel Foster.
Alexis Jean Haycox.
Daniel Michael Foreman.
Austin Allen Hartley.
Jathan John Flores Fanona.
Ryan Christopher Hanold.
Nicole Celeste Fazah.
Kenneth Obert Halarkis.
Severia Farino.
Alexandria Marie Hagan.
Joe Ollie Fajardo. Sorry.
Emmanuel Gutierrez.
Narvel Hunter Johnson.
Isatu Gai.
Kaylani Yamalit Johnson.
Aliana Giselle Lopez.
Dylan Vincent Jenkins.
Ariana May Libby.
Ariane Izadi.
Olivia Page Leone.
Raina Allison Iritani.
Carrie Ann Lee.
Cameron James Hubbard.
Catherine Ann Lavitte.
Logan Riley Howard.
Puokoa Alexander Cueva.
Tyler August Houston.
Crystal Sonia Kloss.
Alex Michael Hodge.
Kayla Denise Kimball.
Sophia Dione Herrera.
Haley Elise Louise Kenyon.
Brady Joseph Henry.
Sydney Mariah Kelly.
Noah William Heiner.
Ethan Thomas Carney.
Erin Marie Hawkins.
Mikwan Ishmael Jones.
Giovanni Hasekian.
Drake William Jones.
Mason Lee Hart.
Logan Brock Johnson.
Sergio Maldonado.
America Jimenez.
Boston Eugene Mabius.
Tiani Shea Merriman.
Elena Bartolome Lorenzo.
Ulysses Mendez.
Marshall Dennis Looney.
Jaslyn Renee Meeks.
Alexis Renee Libby.
Mackenzie Grace McMillan.
McKay Michael Leishman.
Katie Marie McIntyre.
Joseph Michael Lowell.
Gary G. McDowell.
Dennis Trong Lam.
Wallace Justin McCarthy.
Sam Kwan.
Rex Van Bogo.
Megan Renee Knudsen.
Kaylin Danielle Mash.
Caden Kirsch.
Liliana Grace Martinez.
Jeremy James Lee Philip Kelso.
Jenna Lynn Malone.
Cameron Taylor Keenan.
Adriana Irish Mahoney.
Kyle Arthur Jones.
John Lynham.
Cole Thomas Giuliano.
Victor Javier Luna.
Patrick Colin Ing.
Elena Victoria Lucero.
Naomi Wanjiko Morangu.
Ryan Carriazo Panzarella.
Chloe Ann Murray.
Luz Isabella Otero.
Joshua Nicholas Munoz.
Emily Marie Orr.
Ali Jolin Moro.
J. Anthony Park Ikasanyo.
Satsuki Janie Mori.
Kevin Hyman O.
Brianna Christina Morales.
Jada Dakota Nucci.
Sophia Isabella Montori.
Cassandra Marie Nickerson.
Ashley Mursultani.
Adam Ray Nebeker.
Magdalena Mendoza.
Jacob Richie Myers.
Jose Miguel Medrano Rodriguez.
Sammy Joe Murray.
Camille Brooke McGinnis.
Ryan David Murphy.
Terrence Allen McCullough.
Gabriela Esther Mora.
Trent Cameron McCallson.
Giacomo Joseph Morris.
Jaleel Tyree Mann.
Joshua Robert Moore.
Jason Fuad Ramadan.
Joshua Adam Malloy.
Ariel Justine Polito.
Sierra Virginia Robinson.
Malaya Shea Price.
Sydney Marie Schauer.
Dominic Curtis Polish.
Raylene Cuipo Santa Maria.
Kanirin Joseph Pickle.
Nicholas Andrew Rivella.
Gracie Lynn Petrie.
Adrian Emmanuel Sanchez.
Delane Veronica Perez Carrillo.
David J. Russo.
Parker Anthony Penlington.
Isabel Rodriguez.
Mason Allen Pierce.
Thomas J. Rivera.
Arlette Melissa Park.
Ethan Lee Ramin.
Casey Orion Osborne.
Manuel Cruz Rango.
Anya Ariana Ormond.
Vanessa Quivy.
Jacob Alexander Ocampo.
John Roger Pope.
Mark Coventry Norton.
Camilla Catherine Polhimas.
Noah Philip Nobert.
Kylie Tiare Cachola Picara.
Madison Shea Scott.
Mia Jean Patton.
Seven Sydney Schmidt.
Madison Kylie Thomas.
Lucas James Scheiwiller.
Benjamin Thee Dan.
Jonathan Michael Sargent.
Matthew Joseph Tay.
Destiny Desiree Santana.
Jamie Lynn Tavernini.
Brooks Allen Sanderson.
Savannah Nicolette Stith.
Kyle Brian Sadler.
Andre Ian Suska.
Allison Marie Roundy.
Kiara Talley.
Connor Von Rodenfels.
Mary Jill Sommer.
Eddie Luis Rivera.
Sophie Margaret Smith.
Mallory Ann Ritchie.
Piper Ray Singleton.
Martin Aldridge Lorenzo Reyes.
Kayla Renee Sicklebaum.
Logan David Reichel.
Alexander Frederick Shelton.
Bailey Monica Reed Schultz.
Summer Aaliyah Shams.
Alyssa Celine Ramsey.
Cody Robert Shabaka.
Zoe Danica Tinson.
Maxwell Lewis Wubenhorst.
Samuel Allen Thomas.
Kane Donovan Wills.
Emerson Natalie Thies.
Preston William West.
Ariel Weiss Talado.
Alexander Robert Wenner.
Jacob Thomas Teague.
Connor Jason Wall.
Aaliyah Star Taplin.
Jasmine Jade Wells.
Natalie Michelle Tachon.
Kayla Elise Viscarza.
Brinley Raquel Stiver.
Marvin Alexander Villanueva.
Megan Corin Splinter.
Noah Alexander Velgos.
Alan Solis.
Skylar Ann Valentino.
Shaylee Gaynor Smith.
Devin Reyes Urbina.
Shauna Lynn Slater.
Dallas Poppy Sippy 2-0.
Giselle Simmons.
Session Zachary Tobin.
Cassidy Renee Shippey.
Jessica Nicole Tilley.
Kyler Wolfgang Shebs.
James Wyatt Schilling.
Colin Joseph White.
Matthew David Wilson.
Caitlin Faith Woodfin.
Michael James Yonke.
Silas Jadalyn Jackson.
Anthony Ryan Welch.
Cheyenne Marie Welton.
June Breckenridge Waller.
Christian Dewey Viola.
Dylan David Wagner.
Livia Vaughn.
Sydney Elizabeth Young.
Jocelyn Alexa Valadez Mendoza.
Aaliyah Michelle Villamore.
Giovanni Paolo Uminique. Jonathan Paul Tungate. Angel Torres. Justin Fred Sleeman. And Andriana Nichel Lamas.
Class of 2018, please rise for the turning of the tassels. Please take your tassel in your right hand.
On the count of 3, we will turn our tassels from the right to the left side together as a class.
Ready?
1,
2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2018.